Fantastic.
Okay. So your relationship status?
I usually don't discuss it. Can I skip it?
Give us a hint.
Yeah.
Give us a hint.
I'm doing what Adam would do if he was a boss, which is to say,
Adam is a boss. For the record.
which is to say that my lady's 100% monogamous and only wants to be monogamous, and then I do what I want to do.
I see. So do you have? Would you say you have a main piece, a main chick, and side hoes, side chicks?
No, because every woman I deal with is conservative, so every woman I would deal with, it would be for the potential of having in a long-term relationship. So I try not to deal with dirt bags.
So you like multiple? Do you want multiple wives?
I wouldn't ever get married legally, and obviously polygyny is illegal in the United States.
Right.
But we keeping things open, see if we can make a contribution out here.
So you have multiple concurrent, long-term, one-directional monogamous relationships
With conservative women, correct.
I see. Okay. All right. What's the pitch? Because I feel like how do you pitch it to the chicks? Because I'm sure a lot of guys would love that, where their girls are monogamous to them. They don't sleep with other guys, but they can have multiple
Are you sure
women?
a lot of guys wouldn't want to be like Adam and, have their woman in them streets?
I mean, she's not really in the streets. She just shoots porn with other
teasing,
guys
I'm
from time to
teasing,
time.
I'm
I feel like a lot of people like to extrapolate from our actual monogamous relationship and take the porn element and act as if that's what we're doing on a consistent basis, when in reality, her and I are faithful to each other.
Number one, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I am just teasing you. So
That's not a possibility.
I just want to throw that out there. But I think it's strange if you put terminology on something and you're using what's called euphemistic circumlocution. You're trying
Smaller
to make
words.
No.
I don't know how effective that's going to be.
I got you. What's a euphemism? What's a euphemism?
Smaller words.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Okay, goddamn.
No,
Okay,
I
all
mean,
right.
smaller words.
I got you. I got
talking to
you.
women. We
Right.
Euphemism is a nice way of saying something.
Right.
Right.
And
That sounds
circumlocution.
Wait, what did you
Anyways,
say?
look.
I said that there's a lot of women on this panel, so
I
we
got
need
you.
smaller
Yeah,
words.
let me
We're
break this down.
simple-minded creatures.
Oh, we got a pearl on our hands over here.
So here's the thing. You know damn well you're not monogamous.
We are on off camera.
Right. So it's like going into the metaverse is not necessary. There's no life on camera and life off camera. It's either you're monogamous or you're not monogamous.
If you got a movie role and you kissed a girl in the movie role, would you still be monogamous in your relationship? I mean, I realize that the sex thing is more of a real physical fact, right?
Did you
Honestly,
compare
I
a
would say
movie
no.
kiss? You compared a movie kiss to your girl getting smacked
Well,
down?
it literally
by
is.
It's still
They're
an
making a
intimate
piece of
act.
content. They're making a film.
I actually agree with him. I would say that's not being monogamous.
I feel like you're
too.
intentionally misunderstanding what I'm saying.
No, not at all.
I mean, it's pretty obvious that there is a difference between doing things off camera.
Let me
and
ask
on
you a
camera,
question.
right?
If you think I'm intentionally misunderstanding, you think if we took a poll right now and we said, would you consider Adam's relationship monogamous? Would people vote yes, it's monogamous, or no, it's not monogamous?
Obviously, it
Where would
comes
the
with a
majority
very
be?
big caveat that says,
Why must there be a
on
caveat?
camera, the rules are slightly
But that's the whole point. There's no caveat. You're creating a
there
false
is a caveat.
frame.
I just named the caveat.
You're creating
I think
a
everybody
false
here actually
frame.
understands it, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
think
that's not true.
You see all the girls nodding their head?
No, that's because you have 3 conservative individuals here, and then you have everyone else here is in sex
Even
work.
She just said she understands
Dude,
what
I
I'm
would
saying.
say-
She's not in sex work. She's.
I
Yeah,
would
but why they
say
put her
Yeah.
between? This is confusing, right?
Oh yeah.
Because she's pretty, and I need her next to me.
No, I'm
She-
just saying,
you know,
like,
Yeah,
if
what's
it
your
was to
job?
be like conservative and then OnlyFans
on a
girls,
scale.
Oh,
they
hold
would
on.
switch. But
That
those
is true.
Hold on,
That is
just
true.
one sec, guys.
Mr. Adam 666, do not insult our intelligence. Your wife is a sex worker. There is no monogamy. You are the one pretending.
Settled.
I'm a sex worker as well.
Settled. Correct.
Yeah.
And you
Adam
both have
666.
herpes.
What the? I thought it's 22.
It's Adam 16.
Oh, that's
What
funny.
the?
No, because
Cuck 22.
that was like the double number. Yeah, that was like a play on. Yeah.
Let's try to keep things a little pleasant.
LLLLLLLLLL donated $200. My sprinkler goes like this.
Oh my god, bro. Okay.
They pay money to do this?
Can people type bad words in there like the N-word?
Comes back like this.
Bro, why you gotta fucking? Oh my god.
She's feeding it. She's feeding it.
Don't
Love
seed
it. I
that
love it.
shit.
I love
Don't
it.
listen to women. Don't.
I like how that was her favorite go-to. She's like the N-word, for example.
Well, I'm just wondering.
You guys were having a little back and forth, I guess, on.
Well, we both know we're not going to agree on that, but I think it's very disingenuous to call it monogamy when it's not monogamy.
Well,
And the
it's
only
monogamy
reason
off camera.
that's like me saying that, inside of this room,
You don't
fill
really
in the
need to
blank
say
is a
it's like
condition.
anything. It
Fill
just
in the
is a
blank.
statement of fact, right?
No, it's not, because you're creating a false condition, as though life is different when you turn on a camera and turn off a camera.
I think when I say
So if you're a
monogamy,
weird-
monogamy on or off camera, I think everyone understands.
This is really
right?
important. No, I like where we're at right now. What we're experiencing is that you know what you're doing is wrong, so you have this duality in your mind and in your psyche to make you feel like because you turned on the camera and because you're getting paid, now it's okay. When in actual fact, I'll tell you how we know it's wrong. Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. And I'll give you an example. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
First of all, I don't do porn on OnlyFans, so don't throw me in that. Okay. But I feel like it's like would I want my dad to watch me having sex with someone else, recorded or not? Like, you do things like you don't want your parents to see everything that you're doing.
Did you understand my point?
To him, like, it's a bad thing. Like, how do you know that they're ashamed
Real
of it?
quick, did you understand my point?
What?
Did you comprehend my point?
I understand your point,
okay,
but I mean, I do agree with him. I think off camera, they are monogamous. Like, it's acting. It's like kissing someone in a movie. Like,
okay, let me give you. Let me ask you a question.
I don't do porn on OnlyFans.
Let me ask you a question.
But I still agree. I do think they are in a monogamous relationship.
You don't do porn on OnlyFans.
I don't.
What do you do?
I do like sexy photos. Yeah.
Just sexy photos, nude photos.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, here we got a jokester. Okay,
you got to subscribe. I mean, I don't know. You got to see for yourself. Yeah.
I would never.
So, going back though, how do you pitch it to a girl? Like, I'm gonna fuck other women.
You trying to get this ism.
Butler donated $200. Hey, Mr. Herpsalot.
Herpsalot.
You did a standard herpes test which shows nothing. You do a Western blot test, it will likely come back positive and you will have to disclose to all future partners. Hashtag filthy.
Oh my
Jay Butler got paid today.
You spent a lot more time thinking about this than I did.
Oh man. One of these days, Adam, I'll have you on the podcast where not everyone's trying to dogpile you.
He's bulletproof. He's bulletproof. He's bulletproof. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, so what is the pitch? What's the pitch? Because I'm sure there's men out there that would like to have the kind of arrangement you have.
Oh, I'm good. I can fight back. I'm okay.
Right. Okay.
So how do you what's the pitch to the woman?
Okay.
How do you because most women are going to be like, no, I don't want you.
Right.
With other
or
chicks.
They're going to try to force some level of gender feminist. We're equal. We're the same. So if you do it, I do it.
Okay.
All right. So Adam, you ready for this? Get your pen and paper.
Let's go.
You ready for this? All right. Cool. So the number one foundational piece is selecting the correct woman. I'll give you an example. We're just going to go. Just give me a little bit of time here. Have you ever cheated before?
No, never.
Never. Have you ever cheated before?
No.
Would they admit it, though?
Have you? Why? Have you ever cheated before?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever cheated before? You're lying. Have you ever cheated before?
That's fucked up.
No, I'll tell you why. No, I will tell you why. I'm not picking on her. I'm going to tell you why.
Straighten your mic, please.
I will tell you why. I can read characters very well.
Gotcha.
There was a gentleman here named Nick. He was explaining to everyone how the show is going to proceed and giving us the basics on, how to pay attention, how to track the speaker, how to be respectful, in other words. There was one person who was not paying attention while he was talking. Who was that?
That was me.
That was you.
Yeah.
So out of everyone sitting here, why are you the one that's sitting here being disrespectful when he's taking out his time to show you how to best present yourself in front of millions of people?
Because I was turning off my alarm. Yeah, and I didn't want to forget to do it later.
Sure, I hear you. Because you're a disrespectful person. And you were rude and catty with him after he told you. As a boss, I always look at these things because I
was rude and catty with him because I put my phone away?
No.
I don't think I said anything disrespectful. I mean, I understand
I
where
agree
he was
with you.
coming from.
I agree that you think you didn't say anything disrespectful. I agree that you think you weren't being disrespectful because that's your actual nature. So a person like you who is by nature one who is narcissistic and disregards others, you're the one that's going to cheat.
Because I was on my phone when I didn't.
Why were you the only one?
Phone?
I got 2 phones right here. I got 2 phones. Why were you the only one?
Do you follow every single fucking rule? Have you ever had a speeding ticket? Like, have you ever gotten in trouble?
Why are you so angry?
Like in class?
You're just angry right now.
I think you're just as expressive as I am.
You're
and I think when a
angry.
woman like kind of like barks back at you, it's an issue.
Well,
it
there's
seems
no
like.
need to bark.
But
We're
you've
humans.
been like,
You can just
kind
talk.
of.
I'm just calling a
away to
spade a
everyone.
spade. I'm just saying,
It's okay.
why were you? I'm asking you a question. Why were you the only one out of everyone here? Why was it you that all of a sudden needed to do that right when he's giving us the directions?
Just because I had to do it.
Right, because you didn't care. Now, settle.
I don't know
So,
how being on
back
my
to your
phone
point.
correlates to cheating. That's fucking ridiculous. Like, be fucking for real right now.
A lot of things will be hard for you to comprehend. That's why you're in sex work, because you can't offer value in the marketplace.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, if you have legitimate...
I think I have a lot more to offer than just being on OnlyFans.
If you had
like that I started 2 months ago. Like there's a lot more things I have to offer than
If
that.
you had significant IQ
Yeah.
and skill set, you'd be able to go into the marketplace and earn a good income such that you didn't have to do that.
Significant IQ, like the women that you're with that let you cheat on them and and bring whatever diseases back to them, right? Like those are like high value women, right?
I hear
like
you. Right. Yeah. So being that you don't have significant income or the ability to offer skills
I don't have
to
a significant income. Okay, gotcha.
Why do you keep cutting me off? All right, go ahead. You talk, and then I'll respond. Go ahead. You talk. I'll go after.
just
Can you at
responding to
least
what
scoot
you're
your
saying.
mic that way? There you go.
She wasn't listening to the directions. That's why she didn't know.
I'm a bad listener.
Just
I'm a bad
interrupting.
listener and I'm a cheater.
Okay. All right. Do you want to talk now? I just want to make sure you don't interrupt me.
ahead.
So go ahead. No, I'm offering you the floor because you were talking while I was talking. Go ahead.
I'm good. You can say what you need to say.
Wow. See, your brain dead. That's a problem. That's why you have to interrupt me while I'm talking. I gave you the floor. You didn't want to take it because you don't have any thoughts or anything to say.
I do have
Here's
lots
my
of
point.
things to say.
And don't worry, I'm not really talking to you. I'm speaking against you as a symbol. So don't take
As a
personal
symbol,
offense
which is
to
what?
it.
A symbol of what?
A symbol of a declining society where people
Gotcha.
lack values. So the point is this. If you had IQ and skills to offer to the marketplace, you
Gotcha.
can earn a good income. Being that the most valuable thing about you is something that you never earned. You didn't earn knowledge, you didn't earn skills. It's your breast that you're paid for and your butthole. So you market that to earn money.
Okay. So I'm the one with like the least IQ here, even though I
No,
do
no,
the
no,
least,
no, no,
even
no.
though I do
you
like
might
the
not
least
be.
amount on OnlyFans,
I surmise,
but because I'm the only woman who's barking back at you, like I'm this brain dead fucking bimbo who has nothing to
No,
offer to
that's not
society.
why.
I mean, then what? Then
Well,
why?
let's test it. Let's test it real quick. Okay, what's your age?
I'm 28, but I'm not testing.
Ooh,
I'm not
28.
doing a test.
You're 28.
I'm getting up there. You're right. My eggs are drying up.
Okay.
I'm not going to be fertile. No one's going to want me. I'm not a high value woman. Like
That's
what
fine.
else?
We're not going there. Here's where we're going. If you weren't doing OnlyFans, how would you earn a 6-figure plus income?
I do
Wait,
Like,
speak English. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I work at one of the I work at one of the best clubs in Las Vegas.
You seem like you're having trouble with English for a second. Tell us.
I'm perfectly fine with my English.
Go on.
I'm a little riled up. Yes.
I said that like 5 minutes ago and you denied it.
I'm a little thrown off
Okay.
by you attacking me because I think a lot of these other
That's
girls
because people never address you.
And I respect
People
like,
never
what everyone
address
else
you
does
directly.
Here. I think you're just attacking me because I'm responding to you and you don't like that and you don't like women who go against what you have to say.
That's fine.
And that's why you choose the women that you do.
Do you mind answering the question I asked you?
What is the question?
Okay, I'll say it one more time. What skills do you have that would help you earn a 6-figure plus income at age 28?
You're right, nothing. There's no skills that I have at all.
You're trying to escape.
There's nothing.
But I'm saying
there's no skills. No, you're right.
Because
you're right.
you're a cocktail server in Las
right.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Right?
And there's nothing else that I have to offer.
And she's trying to play it off right now, and that's a strategy. Very nice.
What's the strategy? Tell us.
But the
Please,
fact is, I live in Las Vegas. I've seen your type many times. Generally, they're younger.
Gotcha.
But the point
I'm
is
getting
this.
old, I know, man.
You're
I'm
no,
aging out
really.
over here.
Honestly,
Fuck.
they should be firing you.
someone
all.
marries me.
Yeah, no, they
Like-
should be. I don't know about that, but they should certainly be firing you and get someone of the appropriate age to do such a low-level job.
Oh, yeah.
But the point is this. Why are you opening your mouth wide like that? It's not time. Bring the camera out. She's ready.
I think she can be shocked. She can do whatever she wants. She's fine.
But here's the
She's
point.
fine.
Here's the point. you're currently a cocktail server, which consists of, hey, I'll have a Jack and Coke. Okay. And then you walk away, tell someone else Jack and Coke. They hand you a Jack and Coke. You come back and bring it back to me and hope that I would give you a good tip. That's your skill set.
And what about it?
It's a hard work.
And what about it?
It's a hard work.
And what about it?
Yeah, there is no skill set is the point, which is to say if I took your brain, if I took your brain and placed your brain into a man's body, you would be in poverty.
You caught me.
Because you're brainless. Carrying on.
You're right, yeah. I'm just good for nothing. Yep, you caught me.
No, you are good for something. That's why you have OnlyFans. And that's my point, is that that's what you're good for. And I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just that
I think you are trying to be rude.
No, I'm just being honest.
No, I mean, being honest on what? I mean, do you even know who I am as a person? I mean, before like throwing these insults that I'm just this brain dead fucking woman who has nothing to offer?
I think we should avoid ad hominem.
But is it ad hominem when you actually, there were some, but
brainless might be a little.
Do you even know me? Like, you don't even, and you're only calling me brainless because I'm the only one responding to you.
Do you think
you know what I think has him a little bit upset?
What?
Just so you know, every girl sitting on this side of the table earns more money than him.
Yeah.
Stop.
He's an imposter. He's been outed in the past.
And he's mad about it.
He basically LARPs
Honestly,
as a rich guy on the internet.
If I was absolutely poor, it would mean nothing.
All the girls,
it would mean nothing.
I think we all are kind of in agreement that we don't really want to sit here and listen to someone who's basically a scam artist tell us what's wrong with our lives.
This is amazing.
What do you do for work?
I'm kind
How do you make
of on the
money?
edge of
What do you
walking
do
out,
for
Brian. I'm going to be totally
What do
real.
you do for work?
And I'm not walking out on like a
What do you do for work?
I just don't
No, what
really
do you
want to
do for
listen to a
work?
scam artist
You
tell me
can
what's so
What do you
wrong
do
with
for
our
work?
Google my
lifestyles,
name.
right?
You can Google my name
fucking know who
right
you
now.
are.
You can Google my name.
If you Google his
Does anyone
name,
know this guy's name?
you'll
And I
be
heard,
exhilarated.
I hurt your feelings earlier, and
You didn't hurt my
I
feelings
did
at
hurt
all.
your
It's just you're
feelings
trying
earlier.
to
And
do
the
this
whole
whole
chat
moral
is hurting your
superiority
feelings.
thing, and it's not
The
working
whole
because
chat is
you're
hurting
broke.
your feelings. The whole
You're
chat is-
actually broke.
Here's the funny.
You got a milk dud on top of your head.
Here's the funny thing.
I'm just being real with you.
If I was actually broke, it literally would mean nothing to me.
Then what's up? Then prove
Why
it.
did you
If
do
I
an
still
NFT
had a-
scam on your
see.
fans for
Look,
like
if I still
$400?
Silliness.
see.
Checkmate.
Silliness.
This guy's a scammer.
guys,
Silliness.
Is that his job? Is he
I
an actual
think
scammer?
I'm gonna leave, and if any of you girls want to leave with me, I'd be happy to take you with me.
Hold on.
He's rage quitting. He's rage quitting.
It's not a rage quit. It's just
quitting.
you're not on the level
He's
of
rage
me
quitting.
or
in the
any
fight,
of
in
these
the-
girls.
I know,
here.
I agree.
Rage quitting.
Guys, hold on. Let's just take a little
I
pause
didn't mean to
here.
make him
I
rage
think
quit.
I'm done,
No,
Brian.
Adam.
I don't want to listen to this guy anymore, and
Just-
I feel like I might do something extreme if I were to stick around.
When I first walked in, I
I
said,
might
"Do you
have
want
to
the fade?"
polish that milk dud.
When I first walked, when I saw you
appreciate you guys.
downstairs, I said, "Do you want the fade?" And you said no.
Wow.
Okay.
See what you
When I
fucking
first
did?
walked in, I said, "Do you want
Thanks
the
a
fade?"
lot.
You said no. We could have took care of that before the show started.
Do you guys have like some pre-existing beef or something?
Listen,
Can we switch Adam?
when
What
I
if we
came in,
kick this
when
guy
I
out
came in
instead?
downstairs, the first thing I said when I saw him, I said, "Do you need that fade?" And he said, "No, it's just content."
Oh, I didn't know you guys had like.
Yeah, as soon as I walked up, I said, "Do you need that fade?" And he said, "No, it's
Can
just
we grab this
content."
guy?
Oh, but I mean, like, did you guys have like a previous?
Yeah,
wait,
because I
what's
went
up?
on No Jumper. He waited until I left the state of California, and then he started talking crazy. And I said, if you had an issue with Marquett Davon Burton, you could have said that to me when I was right there in your studio. Like, you don't have to wait until I
did
leave.
you do an episode with him? I don't listen.
I was like, you don't have to wait
I
until
don't-
I leave.
I don't know.
And then he DM'd me on Instagram like, hey, bro, we got to like do a show when you come back. It's like,
Wait,
you're phony.
are you leaving? Or?
Can we grab him? Like,
The super villain.
Like Adam22 is like the whole
The
fucking,
super
like,
villain.
premise of the show. What?
Wow.
I'm a super villain? What? Nobody wants
No,
to
I'm the
see
super
show.
villain.
Yeah,
Wow.
because you're a fucking dick and you're an idiot.
She is angry. She wants her clout. She has like a tear in her
talk to
eye.
Adam. Go talk to Adam.
She has a tear in her eye. That's wild.
I don't have a fucking tear.
Here.
I believe in you to get him back. Let's
bring Adam
everybody.
back.
Let's like.
Adam back.
I feel like we all
I
are
think
having
Brian-
the same thoughts.
Yes,
go
let's-
through.
Brian
let's
did not know.
You set this up for the record. When Brian invited me, you said it would be Marquett, 7 Chicks Dating Podcast. Then today, when I was leaving my hotel, someone texted and said Adam22 will be there. Me, I'm very straightforward. I'm the same person.
Sure.
Online and offline.
Sure.
And he was talking reckless. That's why when I first saw him, I didn't be phony. I walked straight up to him. I said, do you want that fade? He declined the fade. Cool. Let's do the content. But he was not supposed to be here. You guys didn't tell me he was here until I had already spent a tremendous amount of money, got out here,
Okay.
and I was on my way.
I did not. I had no
So it's like a
idea
setup.
No. I had no idea that. I don't watch his podcast on frequently. I didn't know that you guys had any issues whatsoever.
I don't have an issue. I don't have an issue because for me, it's like when I saw you outside and I said, "Do you want that fade?" and you declined the fade.
You mean Adam?
Adam, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He declines the fade. Then there's no issue. It's just like let's handle the business.
Yeah, I didn't know.
And
that there
it seems like he got emotional. I don't know why he's so angry.
Okay.
Because he said there was no problem. He said it's content. Why not do the content?
Okay.
Yeah. He has his feelings hurt. I think it's just like he feels ashamed about what he's doing. Okay. It hurt his feelings. Like he makes up something about me. I didn't get like all emotional, like, oh my God, you like it doesn't bother me. It's like silliness.
But being fully upfront, I had no idea that I guess he made a.
I don't believe that, but I'm not bothered by it. I still showed up.
No, I'm being totally honest.
And everyone else drove here. I flew here, right?
Sure.
I flew here too, but.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Don't include me.
I mean, regardless if you flew here or drove here, like it was still like literally a 7-hour drive.
No, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong. The reason I said that is because the difference between a man flying here and driving here is what you can bring with you.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can bring more stuff. Right, I get it.
Right. So I flew here, and you can't even fly. There's not a private opportunity to fly into Santa Barbara that I could find. I'd have to ask you about that.
No, you can fly like Southwest. It's fine.
No,
that's what I'm saying. Like I had to fly commercial here.
Yeah, that's fine.
So there's a difference between what you can bring and what you can't bring. So I walked into a situation knowing I'm dealing with someone that I have a beef with, right? Where he drove here and I flew here. You catching on? No,
yeah,
it's fine.
No,
it's
not
fine.
really,
I'm
because
sure
I mean, regardless, we all took time to be here. So.
I mean, I can reiterate though, I was not aware. You guys seemed totally cool at the beginning of the. I didn't know.
I was totally cool.
Have you been on his show before?
I went on No Jumper.
I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know that there was a beef between.
Honestly,
you guys.
Once I ask you, do you want the fade, and you say no, to me, there's no beef. He said let's just do the content. I said fantastic, let's just do the content. I didn't expect him to get emotional.
I mean, maybe he didn't want beef like right before the show because it could drag out.
No, because if it's beef, then it's beef, right? So like the thing is, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. If it's beef, then like let's get it in, because like if he's saying what's true about his net worth, he doesn't need the money.
Let's say you guys did fight, then it'd be like weird, you guys sitting across the table from each
other.
other.
No, it wouldn't. After that, it wouldn't. One of us.
I mean,
probably
I'm not a
both
fighter,
of us.
girl, so maybe I'm
probably
just different
both of
with
us
that.
wouldn't be here, right?
Yeah.
Like he'd be in the hospital and I'd be on my way elsewhere. You know.
Okay.
So yeah.
Does he have like at least a foot on you?
What do you mean?
Like he's taller. He's like.
Have you seen him?
Yes.
Have you seen
the same
him?
size?
Oh my God.
I don't know, man.
We were all standing in a circle.
Let's not fight though. We're not.
him
No
down.
violence.
Yeah.
No
Is she
violence.
coming back or?
She is.
Is Adam coming back?
Messages.
Okay. I have no.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy.
That has never happened on the show
You
before.
never had the supervillain on the show before.
Is that you?
The supervillain, the Warrior King.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's your
apparently.
supervillain name?
Apparently, the Saint in the Center.
Okay.
The Saint in the Center. Yeah.
Yeah, if I had known that there was like some beef between you guys, I would have scheduled you guys on different days.
I'm
Adam
not
was
buying
kinda,
that because you told me when you invited me on that it would be me and 7 chicks. And
Wait,
to bring
what? Hold on.
And to bring Adam.
No, well, let me make something clear. So, for the vast majority of the guests we bring on, we don't disclose who the other guests are. When you're coming,
You're
it's
saying multiple guys.
What's
Male
that?
You're saying there's multiple male.
Well, actually, Charlie Kirk was supposed to. I don't want to. We were going to have Charlie Kirk here tonight.
Cool.
And that's what precipitated me wanting to bring Adam on. But I'm not privy to the beef that you and Adam had. But
$200.
Fair enough.
Mr. Herpes had no problem with Mr. Devon. That's a smoke screen.
Uh-oh.
This is about herpes, genital herpes. He's a plague rat, patient 0, and Brian,
Damn.
you need to wash yourself in bleach. It's airborne.
it's airborne.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we don't
Fair enough.
disclose any of the guests, and
Okay. But at the end of the day, it's just the sword of truth is sharp. I mean, that's just all there is to it. If there was earlier, you guys heard Adam say, "You cannot hurt my feelings." He literally said that, and then his feelings got hurt, and then he ran off. And he's in the podcast game. I saw on his podcast, he set up a 19-year-old kid, a little Kelpie, to get punched out.
Let's try to bring it back to the actual dating talk. Okay,
Yeah.
Adam's left.
Fair enough.
So, is she coming back or?
She's right here.
Oh, she's coming back. So why don't we get rid of that microphone?
Devon Jackson donated $200. It's wild Adam gets more triggered at a man speaking words to him than another man breaking his wife's back and finishing in Jervisca Sinnets. What a time to be alive.
These comments.
Yo, Davon Jackson, thank you, man. Appreciate it. So what we're going to have, she just in the bathroom. Guys, we're going to do a couple seating adjustments.